Good A. If you're heading into year 10, you and your folks are probably having some big chats about subject choices. It's a huge decision, right? Well, today, we're going to break down a really exciting option for 2026 that flips the script on how you learn. So, let's get into it. This is the Applied Learning Program, or as you'll hear us call it, the ALP. And its whole philosophy is right there in that motto. It's all about creating a way of learning that works for everyone, especially if you're the kind of person who learns best by actually doing things. So what is the ALP, really? Well, think of it as a total rethink of what a semester in year 10 can look and feel like. It's all about getting stuck into practical skills and projects that actually mean something. Okay, let's clear something up right from the start because it's super important. This is not a lighter option. Not at all. You're still doing the full-on Year 10 Victorian curriculum. All the English, all the maths, all the science. It's all in there. It's just delivered in a completely different and honestly, more engaging way. The entire program is built around this one big idea: applied learning. It's a bit of a fancy name, but the concept is dead simple. You learn best when you're not just reading about it, but when you're actually doing it, getting your hands dirty and using your brain to solve problems that exist outside the classroom. All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. What does a semester in the ALP actually look like on your weekly timetable? How does it all fit together? This is the number you need to remember: 20. For 20 periods every single week, you'll be immersed in the Applied Learning Program. And this chart here shows you exactly how that works. You're probably thinking, wait, what about my electives? Don't worry, you still get to choose an elective for 4 periods a week, and you still have that one period of focus for things like well-being and careers. The AOP cleverly weaves all your core subjects into that big 20-period block. So what does that feel like? Well, for starters, there are no bells ringing every hour telling you to switch from math to English. Instead, you and your team look at your project goals and decide what needs your attention. Your teachers are right there with you, acting more like expert guides, jumping in with lessons when you need them. But here's the key: you're in the driver's seat. You learn to manage your own time and hit those deadlines, just like you would in a real job. Now for the really exciting part. What are these projects you'll actually be working on? Let's have a look at the roadmap for your semester. Your semester is split into 2 big projects. The first 5 weeks are all about a skills builder project. Think of it as training. It's designed to get you ready for the main event, a massive 11-week project that's part business, part community good. So, that first project is all about creating fun lunchtime activities for the junior students. You'll go through the whole cycle, from doing the research to find out what kids actually want, to designing it, promoting it, running it, and then reporting back on how it all went. It's where you'll build those crucial teamwork and time management muscles. And then, you're ready for the main event. Your team will plan and run a massive community car boot sale. But here's the twist. It has a second, really important goal: to raise awareness for youth mental health. So it's a real business project with a whole lot of heart. And check this out. This shows you it's not just some pretend school project. You'll be dealing with real-world stakeholders. We're talking local businesses, the council, community groups, actual stall holders. You're learning how to network and operate in the real world, for real. And maybe the best bit is that you get to find where you fit. If you're a numbers person and you love maths, you could be on the finance team crunching the budget. If you're creative, autistic, or love social media, the marketing team needs you. If you're a born organizer, logistics manager has your name all over it. You get to play to your strengths. You'll also be using proper industry standard tools. This thing here is a Gantt chart. It's a professional project management tool that companies use to map out big projects. So you're not just learning about project management, you're doing it at a seriously high level. All right, let's talk about the million-dollar question. Where does all this lead? How does a semester in the ALP set you up for VCE and whatever comes next? Okay, this is really, really important to understand. The ALP is, without a doubt, the perfect preparation for the senior pathway called the VCE Vocational Major, or VCEVM. It's almost tailor-made for it, building the exact hands-on skills you need. But, and this is a big but, it absolutely does not close any doors. If you finish the semester and decide the traditional exam-based VCE is actually for you, you can still do it. Why? Because the skills you're learning here, time management, problem solving, working in a team, are golden for any VCE subject. So while it's an amazing launchpad for VCEVM, it keeps all your options wide open. So let's just make that connection crystal clear. How do these cool projects actually give you real, useful skills that you'll take with you for years to come?
Just take a look at this breakdown. When you're creating the budget for the car boot sale, you're not just filling out a worksheet, you are applying your Year 10 math skills and building the exact numeracy skills needed for VCE VM. When you pitch your marketing plan to the teachers, that's your Year 10 English and public speaking skills in action. Every single task is directly tied to the curriculum and to skills that employers are desperate for.
And in the end, it all comes back to this one simple truth. It might have a fancy name, but the idea couldn't be simpler. You just learn best by doing. So the final question really is for you. Are you ready to take charge of your own learning, to get your hands dirty, solve some real problems, and find out what you're really capable of? If so, the Applied Learning Program might just be the perfect fit.